Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation got a great historical event to share with you. Today's the day that Abraham Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address. The Gettysburg Address is without a doubt the greatest speech in American history. It was short, it was eloquent, it was powerful, it's timeless. All right, the committee is up to no good. The bipartisan panel ethics committee of Matt Gaetz, they are releasing that report on him to other members. They're setting this up for a leak. If you think that a Democrat's not going to leak that, you got something else coming. It's going to happen. All right, Boeing's cutting 2,500 jobs. Ouch. Oprah, they're now admitting she got paid $2.5 million as well as all those others. Really makes a lot of endorsement when you endorse somebody for payment, right? Right. Marriott, and by the way, everybody understands speaker fees. There's a difference between appearance fees and speaker fees and paying for an endorsement. Marriott's cutting 500 jobs from their corporate office. Junior, I love Junior. Junior's the best, man. Junior says, woe are all those who thought President Trump was finished after January 6th. I say that all the time. You can use January 6th as the moment of who's going to stay in and who stays out. And I don't mean to upset Trump world, but Ivanka was one that I felt, and Jared did not handle that well. Nikki Haley did not handle that well. Joe Biden apparently went they lost him rambling off in the rainforest down there at the G20. He's walking around. Can you imagine Secret Service finding Joe Biden wrapped up with an anaconda? Sweden and Finland are telling their people to prepare for war. That's how serious this Ukraine-Russia thing's gotten. Sean Duffy, he's on Fox News. He's a former Wisconsin congressman. He's going to be the new Department of Transportation chief. Back to Joe Biden. Joe Biden was not pictured in the G20 photograph down in Brazil. He wasn't photographed. He was. All right, they raided P. Diddy's cell and apparently took a lot of his personal notes. By the way, if you ever go to jail, just so you know, you have no expectation of privacy of anything in your jail cell, diary notes, anything, and your phone. They listen, they take. Little tip there for me. And Joe and Micah had a nice meeting with Trump in Mar-a-Lago, and Trump's willing to give him a second chance. Wow. Trump's being gracious. Do not be a withered, lumpy schlutzter. Coming up next, local news. All right, local news, here we go. Dr. David Winsky, who's a GI doctor, apparently at Gastro Health, is under investigation for allegedly feeling some women's breastises. One under sedation, 2020 patient waking up. Sounds like old allegations, but who knows? Clyde Bennett II, he's been suspended twice. He's a big-time lawyer over in Cincinnati. I like Clyde. He's under investigation again for doing some false statements. Apparently, he says the prosecutor and the judge says it wasn't a false statement, but who knows? Clyde's under fire again. Hope you do come out okay, Clyde. A principal's under fire, Robert Burnside, Lakota East High School, for helping a homeless student come to school even though they weren't enrolled. Well, let's go after him. Unbelievable. And the Nazis are all under fire for marching in Columbus in solidarity, neo-Nazis march. And I thought to myself, who's more of a threat to Ohioans? These neo-Nazis who nobody pays attention to, or the Ohio Supreme Court and the Ohio State Legislature? All right, Ron Washington is all getting ready, excited to be the new strong mayor of City of Covington, having more power. Ron Washington, man, known him forever. He was a deputy at Hamilton, Kenton County Sheriff's Office, got fired from there, bounced around all kinds of places, got elected to Covington Commission, has always been politically minded. And I think he was a Republican. I don't know if he still is, but Ron is now the mayor of City of Covington. So good luck to you, Ron. Coming up next, World News with Jamie Spindley.
Hello again. Today's latest world headlines. Russia has warned of a severe response if U.S. long-range missiles are used by Ukraine against Russian territories. The Russian foreign minister stated such an action would signify direct involvement in the conflict. This follows President Joe Biden's approval of Ukraine targeting Russian sites with these weapons, marking a significant shift in U.S. policy just months before his departure from office. A UN aid convoy delivering food from Gaza was violently looted. Out of 109 trucks, 97 were seized after passing through Karim Shalom crossing, with drivers forced at gunpoint to unload supplies. Eyewitnesses reported masked men using grenades in the attack, which the UN described as one of the worst incidents of its kind. And Tropical Storm Sarah's relentless rain has isolated over 1,700 communities in Honduras, Central America, due to severe flooding. More than 110,000 people have been affected, with officials confirming one death so far. The storm continues to move slowly, worsening conditions across the country. You're up to date on the latest world news. Up next, Sports Without Boundaries. Cheerio.
All right, Sports Without Boundaries. The Dallas Cowboys suck. They got killed by the Texans last night, put a fork in them. They're 3-7. It's over. Their stadium's falling apart, too. Two big things of sheet metal came flying down. Jerry's had a bad month. Christian Pulisic is the latest. He's a soccer star to do the Trump dance after scoring a goal. And Paul Skeens from the Pittsburgh Steelers, National League Rookie of the Year. And a guy named Gill is from the Yankees is Rookie of the Year. UK plays Lipscomb tonight. Go, Pope, go. Coming up next, your pop culture. All right, here we go with pop culture. Country music star Jamie Johnson was arrested for drug possession and apparently speeding. I like Jamie Johnson. Listen to his music. It's really good. Hope things come out all right for you, Jamie. Mackenzie Scott, Jeff Bezos' ex, has given away billions and billions of dollars, just sold a whole bunch of Amazon shares. While he makes more money, she gives it away. It's a shame she's liberal. All right, Sydney Thomas, only 20 years old, was the blonde ring girl standing there like that, smiling, knowing she was in the camera the whole time. She's gone viral. Jamie, I got to ask you a question.
Okay, here we go.
Who do you think makes the decision of who the ring girls are in these events, and what do they receive in return for making those decisions?
Good question, Bulldog.
I think it's probably a sordid affair.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Do you think there's some deals done?
Yeah.
I think so. Who decided to make Sydney Thomas famous and why?
Jake Paul.
By the way, the ring girl, Sydney Thomas, kind of looks like his girlfriend.
Yeah.
All right. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. I hope today is yours.